Bruce Lee once said, "As you think, so shall you become." These words, like his life, are a testament to the power of the mind and the human spirit. Born in the year 1940 in San Francisco, Lee Junfan, or as the world would come to know him, Bruce Lee, embarked on a journey that would transcend borders and cultures. Raised in the bustling city of Hong Kong, his life was far from ordinary. As a youngster, he was introduced to the world of martial arts, a world that would forever fascinate him. His passion for martial arts was unparalleled, his determination unyielding. At the tender age of 18, he returned to America, carrying with him dreams that were as vast as the ocean he crossed. Little did he know, this young man's determination would be the catalyst to a legacy that would forever change martial arts and popular culture. Bruce Lee wasn't just about following the rules, he was about creating his own. As he journeyed through his martial arts career, he found himself bound by the rigidity of traditional forms and techniques. He yearned for a more fluid and adaptable approach. And so he birthed a unique martial art form, Jeet Kune Do, or the way of the intercepting fist. Jeet Kune Do was a radical departure from the norm. It was a testament to Bruce Lee's belief in fluidity and adaptability. It was not fixed or patterned, but a philosophy with a guiding thought, using no way as way. This meant that it was not about following a fixed set of moves, but about moving and adapting according to the situation. It was about intercepting the opponent's attack with a direct and non-classical movement. Bruce Lee didn't just create Jeet Kune Do for combat, it was his expression of freedom from the traditional confines of established martial arts styles. He believed that the ultimate aim of martial arts was the expression of the human body in combat, and that this expression should not be confined by rigid styles or techniques. The principles of Jeet Kune Do extended beyond the physical. They were a reflection of Bruce Lee's philosophy of life. He believed in being like water, flexible and adaptable. Just as water takes the shape of the container it's poured into, Bruce Lee believed in adapting to circumstances rather than trying to force circumstances to adapt to him. Jeet Kune Do was a martial art form, yes, but it was also a way of life. It was about freedom, adaptability, and self-expression. It was about not being bound by the rules, but creating your own. It was about being the best version of yourself, not just as a martial artist, but as a human being. Jeet Kune Do was not just a martial art for Bruce Lee, it was a reflection of his philosophy of life. From the streets of Hong Kong to the bright lights of Hollywood, Bruce Lee's journey was far from easy, but he never backed down. Our story takes us to the late 60s, when Bruce Lee was making a name for himself not only as a martial artist, but also as an actor. His groundbreaking roles in movies like Enter the Dragon and Fists of Fury catapulted him to international stardom, yet it was more than just his swift kicks and powerful punches that captivated audiences. It was his charisma, his passion, and his philosophy that truly set him apart. But with stardom came struggles. Hollywood in the 60s was not a welcoming place for Asian actors. Bruce faced countless instances of racism and stereotyping. He was often overlooked for leading roles in favor of white actors, even when the character was of Asian descent. But Bruce Lee was not one to be easily deterred. Fueled by an unyielding determination, Bruce Lee fought back against the system. He challenged the Hollywood status quo and broke down barriers for Asian actors. It was this same determination that led him to create his own production company, Concord Productions, where he could create films that were true to his vision and his culture. But Bruce's roles were more than just a platform for his martial arts prowess. They were a vehicle for his philosophy. His characters embodied his beliefs of self-expression, honesty, and personal freedom. Through his films, Bruce Lee was able to share his philosophy with the world, inspiring millions along the way. In the face of adversity, Bruce Lee stood strong. He was not just a martial artist or an actor, but a pioneer who challenged stereotypes, broke barriers, and changed the world of film forever. His story is a testament to the power of determination and the strength of the human spirit. Bruce Lee's roles were not just about showcasing his martial arts skills, but also about challenging and changing perceptions. Bruce Lee may have left us, but his impact continues to resonate. His influence extends far beyond the confines of martial arts to the wider realm of popular culture. Bruce Lee was more than a martial artist or an actor. He was a force that reshaped how the world perceived Asian culture and talent. He obliterated stereotypes, creating a space where Asians could be viewed as more than mere caricatures, but as leading figures. Posthumously, Bruce Lee has received recognition and awards that further solidify his legendary status. His popularity remains undiminished, with new generations continually discovering his films and philosophy. His teachings, his resilience, and his unyielding pursuit of self-expression continue to inspire martial artists and non-martial artists alike. Bruce Lee's enduring legacy is reflected in the countless individuals who have been moved by his life and his work. Bruce Lee's legacy is not just in his films or his fighting style, but in the barriers he broke and the minds he opened. In the end, Bruce Lee was not just a martial artist or an actor, he was a force of nature that changed the world. His life was a symphony of high kicks and lightning-fast punches, set to the rhythm of his own philosophy. A philosophy that emphasized simplicity, directness, and personal freedom. A philosophy that continues to resonate, like the echo of a dragon's roar, through the halls of martial arts, cinema, and culture. From the streets of Hong Kong to the silver screens of Hollywood, his indomitable spirit and relentless pursuit of excellence broke barriers and shattered stereotypes. His legacy is not just in his films or his fighting style, but in the millions of lives he continues to inspire. He showed us that limitations are but figments of the mind, that we are the architects of our own destiny. Bruce Lee once said, "The key to immortality is first living a life worth remembering." And indeed, his life, his journey, and his legacy are unforgettable.